Are you afraid of the dark?
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Halloween tutorial for you. Today it's something a little bit more traditional than our last Post Malone tutorial. If you haven't seen it yet, please, I will link it down below. I'll try to put a link on the screen here if I can figure out how the fuck to do that. I'm terrible at that stuff, but I had a lot of fun doing that and I would love if you went and watched it. But today we're doing a glam clown, and I know that I went on and on in my last video about how I'm not doing a Pennywise tutorial, and I'm not because I don't like the ones that are coming out. Like, so many people did like an incredible job on their Pennywise tutorials. I just don't see a point in doing one now. Like, it's just been done so much. Like, I might as well do a warm tone smoky eye for you guys. Like, it's just been that many of them. I just don't see a point. So I went for like a little bit more of an untraditional sort of a glam clown look today. I did some white highlighting inspired by Milk 1422 face charts, but this is actually not a recreation of one of those face charts. It is a recreation of an Anastasia Beverly Hills face chart, which I think was most likely done by Alyssa Marie Artistry. I'm not sure. They didn't say in the email, but it was like in one of their like Halloween emails. I did it quite a bit different than the original one, but I'll still link that down below or put a picture of it somewhere so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because like this shape here was inspired by that. And I just went ahead and I paired this with like the most extra ass jacket that I own. This is like a furry faux fur bomber jacket. It makes me feel a little bit like a bougie clown every time I wear it, so I figured it was appropriate. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so right now. It's a little button right down there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's down there and you can see it and I can't, so just click it and I'll wait here and then we'll be YouTube friends and then we can continue on. And if you'd like to see how I did this glam clown highlighted glittery Halloween look, stick around. We're gonna start right now. Okay, to start off, I'm going to build the eye look first, and then like we're going to continue it into more like clowny Halloween thing after, so we get like the glamour base and then go, wow, it's Halloween on top of it. Does that make sense? So to do that, I'm going to start by using the new Morphe 3502 palette. The palette looks like, if you have not seen it already, it is similar to the original 350 palette, but the colors are actually pretty different, like especially the more like bright colors and stuff. There's definitely some variety in here, and I think the quality is a little bit better on the shadows. I'm not doing a first impression or review on this just because I'm really sick of doing first impressions and reviews, and I wanted to do like just like a straightforward tutorial today instead. So in case you guys were just wondering what I think of this palette though, I've been using it all week since I got it on like Tuesday, I think it showed up, and it's fantastic so far. It's nothing outstandingly wrong with it. Pigmentation's great. I really like these colors. Warm colors are usually where my bread is buttered, so I am very much enjoying it. And for the price, thumbs up. Just to start defining the crease, I'm going to use the Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm going to use the color Universal as a transition. Next, I'm going to start kind of building a halo shape. And I'm going to do that using the color Heat. Also, I have to say that I'm really excited that Morphe actually named their shadows this time, because it's so much easier to describe it to you guys. Next, I'm going to grab the color Chestnut, same Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to just pack that a little further into the corners on each side to add a little bit of depth. Next, I'm going to use this Morphe E18 pencil brush. And I'm going to go in with the black shade, which is called Whiz, and pop that in the inner and outer corners. For the center of the lid, I'm going to use something a little bit more bright and definitely something metallic to pop a little shine on that shit. So I'm going to pick up this orangey kind of bronze shade called Rustic on a clean Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to wet that brush a little bit with some Fix Plus. Literally repeat the exact same steps on the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to start drawing on the clown makeup features. This is going to have like a little like crisscross harlequin point on one eye, and the other eye is just going to have like some different kind of details and some hearts and shit. So we're just going to go for it. I'm going to draw everything out with my eyebrow pencil. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, like I usually do, and then if we decide we want to change things as we go, we will, because this is our time. Now that I have like a map of that down, I'm going to go over it with black using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. These are pretty much done because it's just line work, but over here I want to fill in these little dips with black, but I don't want it to be solid black. I'm going to kind of fade it up into the eye look, so I'm going to use shadow. I'm just going to use a Sigma small angle brush, and I'm going to use the black from the Morphe palette. The name of that was Whiz, and I'm just going to start tapping that into the points and then fade that up closer to the eye until it blends in with the eye look itself. I'm actually going to pick up a smaller brush for the tips of the points. This is the winged liner brush from Sigma. This is the E06. For the outer portions of the waterline, I want them to be black, and then I'm going to make a brighter spot of gold in the center. For the black, I'm going to use the Anastasia Dark Side pencil, and for the center, I'm going to use the NYX Slide On pencil in Glitzy Gold. Alright, another thing I have to play with today is the Urban Decay. This is huge, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to show the whole thing on camera, but this is the Heavy Metal Holiday Collection. I just got this last night. I haven't gotten a chance to play with any of it yet, but it does contain some of my favorite of Urban Decay's products, which are the Heavy Metal Glitter Liners. So I'm going to be using one of the old shades and also one of the new release shades for holidays. Maybe I'll throw another one in there too. No, time will tell. We'll see. I'm going to pick up the shade Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to put this in the center of my lids on the top and on the bottom. While we're here just for funsies, I'm going to actually add a little bit of a drop shadow to this shape over here because I love doing that. I think it adds such an artistic difference and flair to a look. And yeah, I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil again. This is in shade 4, and I'm just going to draw in a little shadow under each stem. Now I'm going to grab one of the new Heavy Metal Glitter Liner shades. This is like a black and purple shade that has gold and silver glitter and purple glitter, and it looks like even a little bit of burgundy glitter in it. It's just like really like multi-tonal and dark, and I think it'll look really good over the black. Did I say this was called Sticks and Bones? It's called Sticks and Bones, but I'm going to put that over the hearts, and I'm going to also put it on the tips of these little points. Alright, now that I'm pretty much done with the eye area, I'm going to pop some lashes and mascara on. I think I'm going to use the Cocoa Lashes Stella Lash, and I'm going to use bottom lashes today too. I'm going to use these House of Lashes Precious Lashes. Okay, the lash glue on the bottom is still drying. Just a little pro tip, if you're going to put on bottom lashes, try using clear glue. Once it dries, you'll see it a lot less than if you use black. It just looks a lot more natural because it's not like hidden like it is on your upper lash line. Just my personal preference. Now we're going to work on the nose. I'm going to give myself a little red clown nose. And I'm going to do that by just drawing on like a red circle around the round tip of my nose with this red lip liner. And I'm going to actually match that to the lip color that I'm going to wear today. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in the color Rosary. And I'm actually going to pick up a little bit of the color Chestnut that we use to shade the outer corners of the eyes on a pencil brush, and I'm just going to shade around like the edges of the nose to give it a little bit more dimension so it's just not like a flat, round nose. I'm also going to add a splash of highlight to that nose. This is the Urban Decay liquid liner in the color Bump. Next, I'm going to use the same lip liner, and I'm going to draw in my lips, and I'm going to go in with a lip brush and kind of pull that color out into like more of a harlequin smile sort of a shape as well. Since this is a Halloween look and a clown look, if you have been dying to overdraw your lips and you don't usually feel comfortable doing it, now's your moment. Just fucking draw it up there. Just... For the lips, I'm also going to do the same thing that I did for the nose. I'm going to grab a little bit of that color Chestnut on the pencil brush, and I'm going to put it in the corners and the deepest part of the look just to give it a little bit of shading there. I'm actually going to add just a little bit of black too. And highlight in white. And I think I'm going to do this kind of like Milk 1422 face chart style and add some white highlights kind of everywhere just to make the whole thing kind of look more like a painting. Alright, I just went ahead and popped on some highlighter because I didn't do it beforehand and I realized we just weren't being extra enough. So I used the Dose of Colors Mira May highlight. And here's the finished look. And that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta go get the fuck out of this jacket because I am so warm right now. Oh god, I'm so warm. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You've stuck it through this long. Obviously you like me, so you better stick around and make sure that we see each other again. Also, please don't forget to follow me on social media because that is where I post close-ups of all these looks. I post looks every single day on Instagram, so if you miss me between videos, please feel free to follow me over there. We can see each other every day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it because that really helps me out overall across the board. It helps me creatively, it helps me algorithmically. It's just helpful. Please do it. I think we're done for today. Please remember to floss your teeth and set your alarm clocks, and I will see you in the next one.